Viewers, as we are consistently tracking the Delhi 10-11 blast, there is more breaking news coming in right at the top of this segment this hour. Building 17 of Al-Falah University seems to have become a meeting point for terrorists. Room 13 of Building 17 was the site of a conspiracy to carry out the bombings at several locations in Delhi and Uttar Pradesh. Room 13 is what belonged to Dr. Muzammil Ahmed of Pulwama, where he held meetings with the other terrorist doctors. It is the very same room where the diary of the doctor has been recovered from. The process of transporting certain chemicals from the university lab to Muzammil's room outside the university was decided in this very room. Now, the police have seized this room and recovered various pieces of evidences and devices and pen drives. Two faculty members on this campus, Dr. Umar-un-Nabi and Shaheen Shahid, arrested in Kanpur, arranged for the chemicals from the college lab and transported them to Dhoj and Taga villages in Faridabad. Forensic team recovered some chemicals and digital data from room 13 of building 17 and the lab. It is suspected that explosives were prepared by mixing these chemicals with small quantities of ammonium nitrate and oxide. Now, Shreya Chatterjee joins me back on the broadcast with more details on this. Shreya, Al-Falah University seems to have been the center of this very plot. This is where everything, the planning, the plotting and the execution, all of it was done right here. And now it's building 17, room number 13, which is coming into focus. It belonged to Dr. Muzammil Ahmed, who was one of the first ones to be arrested in the very terror plot that was being unmasked by the agencies.
Well, absolutely. What here we're learning right now is that there was a cover that these guys were using. The cover was of professionals. They were studying, they were actually working in Al-Falah, the medical college, and there were two rooms that were basically becoming the hub for all these illegal activities. These were the two rooms where the NIA team also visited yesterday, is what we are already confirming from our sources. And these were the rooms that were also being used for meetings. Apart from that, we are learning that right now there are SSL teams, etc., who will be collecting traces from that room. It's been suspected that probably in the labs of the university, if at all, there were some chemicals that were being transferred, etc. All these things will be checked. But one thing is for sure, that these two rooms that we're talking about, it was the hub of all the meetings that were taking place. And some of the university officials and students also, who the investigators have spoken, they have suggested that even at night, some people used to come to the room, which used to always remain closed. So those rooms have become the main suspicion point. And clearly, one thing is for sure, that the plans were being hatched in the rooms of in these two rooms of the Al-Falah University.
Now, Shreya, what remains to be extremely concerning at this point, and this is a conversation we were also having with Himanshu, it's this very room 13, from where the agencies have also recovered several devices, pen drives, and more specifically a diary. That diary has in fact come out to reveal a wider nexus, which involves around 25 people who've been named. So far, plenty have already been nabbed and are being nabbed from across states. But 25 is quite a high number. To track all of them down and figure out whether the threat indeed has been averted right now is something that comes to the focus and is quite concerning as well.
Well, absolutely. It is concerning. And the reason we need to understand that this kind of an operation needs some more time, because remember, as we speak, it's possible, because one thing we've been confirmed by investigators, that this was a plan for multiple serious blasts. And because it was a plan for multiple serious blasts, but obvious there were multiple other members who were in operation of the module. Could be there was in between recruiting more people. So one thing is for sure, that the police right now needs to track all of them and carry out this operation and to ensure that no member in this module is left unarrested.
Absolutely, and that indeed is the main focus of this very investigation at this given point, Shreya. You know, with more, there is another second card that's come to the forefront. There are more people that's coming to the forefront. At this point, it indeed remains to be quite a task for the agencies to follow up where all this very network indeed spread out too. So yes, Shreya, do stay with us as we speak at this given point, because this is what we are understanding, viewers, that it's a major terror plot that seems to have been foiled at this given point. From starting, the investigation very much started with a raid at Al-Falah University, and before that, in fact, that is when the raid started in Faridabad, but before that it was Jammu and Kashmir from where these raids had started, where the entire thing was in focus. The investigative agencies had started their operations from.